Imagine being locked in your gym locker, your PE teacher laughing as he sets you free. Imagine barely graduating high school and joining Marine Corps boot camp a month later. Imagine going to Iraq to fight a war against terrorists, but instead fighting the men who are supposed to be on your side. Imagine being surrounded by 16 Marines with orders to correct you. Imagine staring down the barrel of an M16, ready to pull the trigger. Imagine being diagnosed with PTSD, bipolar, major depression, and anxiety disorder. Imagine crying for the first time in years and feeling alive. Imagine forgiveness becoming your most powerful weapon in your struggle to survive. I didn't want to write my imagines. I had just got out of the hospital and I was in a very dark place. I didn't know who I was or what I had to say that would do anyone any good. I never thought that there was anything really worthy about my story. And then I realized the more I told my imagines, the more of a story kind of came into focus. And there was a real journey there, and I was writing about it. I was writing about the journey that I had been enduring for 6 years. And that was very powerful for me. I remember writing it first in my journal, and then I wrote it for an email to Dianne, and I'm pretty sure I cried both times when I wrote them both times, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I wrote them. It's been about a year since I wrote my imagines, and in that year I have seen a lot of things happen in my life that a year ago I didn't think would happen. And one of the things that I can think of that is more amazing than anything else to me is my ability to be okay with who I am and to be able to just not really care when I make a mistake nearly as much as I used to, and just know that, you know, tomorrow's gonna come. I know it sounds cliche, but I think when people lose that hope, when they stop thinking about tomorrow and what it brings for them, that's when, you know, you start feeling dark. And I love being able to wake up every single morning next to the love of my life and know that everything I am doing is making me happy. It certainly was life-changing for me because it was the Imagine project that got me to be able to tell my story. And it's important to be able to tell your story.